What's up? What's up, peoples? What's good? What's good? Janice, what you doing? What's up? Janice, how you doing? This is the therapy time. What's up? I'm just waiting for some more people to come on the feed, Janice. I know some of y'all tell me y'all got delays on y'all computers. Everybody's telling me they got a delay. So, but y'all trying to figure it out. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. And don't forget to share it out and don't forget to hit the like button as soon as you come on the feed. Are we good? Are we locked and loaded? Okay, so some of y'all may have sensitive ears. So what I want you to do is I want you to cover your ears because I do hip hop and this is hip hop. So cover your ears. You may not like the song I'm going to play, but I'm not one of these self-righteous dudes. All right. So let's get this thing started, y'all. Again, the lines are open for you. This is not to ask me 21,000 questions. I will answer a couple, but if I answer your questions, I might charge you. I'll do like Lord Jamal, baby. Okay. So let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it popping, y'all. Welcome to the therapy session with your brother Sabir Bey. I am on TikTok. I am on X. I'm waiting for some people to come on X. That's my email if you're trying to get in contact with me. Right there. So, how's everybody doing on this evening Sabbath? Let's open up my lines anyway. Ah, that's the link. That's the link. And that's the link. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's go. Welcome to the Sabir Bey therapy session. If you would like to get something off your chest, that means you can come over here and you can get off your chest. But let's go. Let's get this thing started, y'all.
Battery 70%.
Let's go. Let's get these likes up. Come on.
This is an invasion, an occupation, a mortal technique. The evil genius DJ Green Lantern. And you're now in a state of guerrilla warfare. It's been spread by the superpowers of the industry to the third world underground of the streets. This is for all those who have been labeled extremists, maniacs, terrorists. Shit. Welcome to the third world.
Yeah, invasion and rape of monetary inflation. They brought us all to the footsteps of this nation. Peruvian, Haitians, Ecuadorians, Nicaraguans, Colombians, Salvadorians. Invasion and rape of monetary inflation. They brought us all to the footsteps of this nation. Invasion and rape of monetary inflation.
Don't try to get off of here. Y'all gonna miss something in these words. I need y'all to pay attention. What's up, brother Stan?
They brought us all to the invasion and rape of monetary inflation. They brought us all to the footsteps of this nation. Peruvians, Haitians, Ecuadorians, Nicaraguans, Colombians, Salvadorians. They call us terrorists after they ruined our countries. Funding right-wing paramilitary monkeys. Torture the populace, then blame the communists. Your lies are too obvious, propaganda monotonous. And that's not socialist mythology. This is urban warfare through the streets of your psychology. So I'm like the legs of a paraplegic, really, cause I'm still part of you, even if you can't feel me. You can never debate me. The M4's at your baby like troops forgets in Iraq do daily. So you can marginalize the way you portray me, but don't get Hollywood and try to play me. We can shoot it out in the theater like troops in the 80s. New Jack City, classic crap era, Mac Millie. Shouting BET is not black owned on Rap City. You got a contract to kill me, motherfucker, that's fine. Cause there's a contract to kill your family when I die. So when your car explodes, don't be surprised. Soldier, I'm like Marine Corps C4. Even blow the spot with the beat, rocking a 3-4. Canvas the flow, like the ghost of Michelangelo. This is the anthem, immortal technique in Green Lantern. Don't say shit, bitch. You don't want the check to become a chick. You know what I'm sick with. Lyrical tuberculosis, cocaine, overdoses, blood coming out your noses. That's when death approaches. March to my death smiling, laugh at the ex-violent. There's no escape from this political asylum. Revolutionaries don't fear execution, cause the death of my physical constitution is just the beginning of spiritual evolution. God will reincarnate in his revolution.
You can't take out a revolution.
Take out a revolution. You can't kill an idea, baby.
Fuck, you stupid.
Abraham Surrey. Abraham Surrey.
Ignore the triplets. This is a fully loaded 4-4 third world underground.
Terrible.
Hot locked and loaded motherfucker. You should know it. Glass the doors to the
This ain't just for me. This is for y'all too. Let's go, bro. Therapy time, baby. This is what I do. Therapy time. Let's go.
Okay.
Nobody does it like this on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. We just warming up.
Niggas tired of hearing niggas say that shit all the time. Why niggas shut the fuck up and rhyme? Yeah. Invasion used to run around getting my fight in the streets on. Back in the day, before Harlem had a green zone. What good is a good education with no direction? Like the right to vote with no one to vote for in an election. Like a gun with no bullets in the clip for protection. Like the crowd packed in the front without the midsection. Used to live robbing and stealing and being reckless. It took time for my mind to feel ghetto and respected. I used to live in the back of a holding van. Used to be offbeat like the white girl shoulder dance. I wrote rhymes, acapella, no beat behind bars. Shed blood to make it like the story behind stars. I used to be a battle champion in the meanwhile. Before some of you little fuckers learned to freestyle. Prematurely see now, underground prima donnas. I was Oliver North during I ran Contra. Cause I never snitched and that's backed by evidence I learned about watching you. Don't ever forget it, bitch, cause everybody knows how the government do. They never snitch on themselves, but they want you to snitch on you. Evolution from Australopithecus. Primitive commercial shit to hardcore lyricists. Your wax is useless. Rappers are trapping like Icarus. Technological revolution. Nigga, picture this.
Come on, yeah, let's go. Come to YouTube.
What it was, but this is what it is now. Lyrical bullets packed to the top of the clip now. Treated like a robbery, I'm shutting this shit down. Fellas, put your hands up and all the women sit down. That's not misogynist, you ostriches, cause I could just apocalypse. Talk politics to the populace, or challenge what the market is. With militant caucuses that'll snatch the spirit of hip-hop out the sarcophagus. This is the curse of Tutankhamun, I bring the drama on. I'm sinful, I eat you, broad daylight on Ramadan. Hip-hop reparations, now we taking back the Lucci. Don't tell me you spent it on coke like Danny Bonaducci. We tired of being on the outside, looking in, wondering what the fuck hip-hop would have been. This is what it is as opposed to what it used to be. And this is your corporate tax ID eulogy. Dominant species, the new breed that won't let you breathe. I'll make you die for what I believe. So we got nothing in common, there ain't no comparison. You got beef with niggas, I got beef with Aryans. White power Nazi, European Americans, rapping poverty pimps and fake vegetarians. The resurrection ripping up.
Fake vegetarians like saying fake Muslims too, y'all. There's a lot of fake ones on my feed too. Scared
to the record section, fight connection to the church and portal for gorilla lessons. Fuck a middleman distributor. I got a choice now. This ain't for you when I got a grown man's voice now. Told the country 4 times over, I'm older and wiser. Poisonous words to fight straight out of my saliva. I told you what it was, but this is what it is now. 50 caliber bullets, I don't need a clip now. Fuck your private jet, nigga, we shooting this shit down. Bomb more speed and make the stock fucking dip down. I told you what it was, but this is what it is now. If you a shit nigga, I don't care about shit now. I play the role of Abraham, idols get ripped down. Melt the ice caps and make all of this shit round. Going out, you can fuck with me.
That's how I feel with all these content cats.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers again.
We've developed a new product. We've developed a new product. It's completely synthetic, therefore no growing, no refining, no peasants, best of all, no international borders, no customs agents. There in that case in front of you are 2 detailed prospecti on marketing with anticipated cash flow and so forth.
You racist Americans, you just want to cut us poor Hispanics completely out of the market.
I think you know that there's no such thing as an American anymore. No Hispanics, no Japanese, no blacks, no whites, no nothing. It's just rich people and poor people.
Yo, this is therapy time. I'm talking to a lot of fake Muslims too, because you're some punk, hypocritical Muslims too. I ain't, dude. I'm gonna be real.
That part.
I'm gonna be real. Like when people say, Sabir, are you a Muslim? I don't even like to say I'm Muslim. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real. I'm a Muslim, no doubt. I am definitely a Muslim.
Right.
Got this book right here. Right, this is the closest companion to Prophet Muhammad, and most people don't even know about this book. For y'all to try to test me about Islam and think I don't know about Islam, you niggas don't know about Islam. So I seen a lot of, it's weird to some, honestly, but sometimes this is a therapy time, so y'all can jump on the feed, rather you're Muslim, Christian, whatever you want to say you are. So people be like, yo, brother, well, in Rome, we got to do what Rome say do. This is the Muslims say. Not real, like, nigga, they don't be giving a damn about this United States. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Real Muslims, nigga, y'all crazy the mother freaking nigga. First of all, I was like, America is an Arabic word. Amir. Niggas say it's Latin. So if you know Latin, Arabic, it's a language called Sikalo-Arabic. Sikalo-Arabic. I have the book if y'all want it. It's called Sikalo-Arabic. It's Italian and Arabic. So the word Amir, A-M-I-E-R, or A-M-I-E-R, you follow me? The I will be the E, right? Vice versa. So it's Arabic. So the crazy part is you have Muslims, right? Niggas like to play the part. Niggas wear the beards. The women wear the jelly. Listen, I've been to a lot of Muslim countries. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Okay.
Nobody wears that stuff in Tunis, and they Muslims over there. I didn't see. You see people wearing it and don't wear it in Morocco, Same thing. It's weird, right? But what makes these niggas like? I'm really trying to figure out, and this is not a beat up on Islam. What Islam is these niggas trying to practice? They be trying to be so self-righteous with covering themselves up, but they used to eat their food like this. It's crazy.
That makes sense.
No, but I'm being real with you, bro. And I'm looking at the stuff that we do here, and we are not teaching people that every damn thing comes from Islam. The bed is Arabic, bananas is Arabic, coffee is Arabic, the alphabet is Arabic, the flying is Arabic. Abbas ibn the windmill was invented by Muslims.
Numeric system.
So but why aren't we teaching niggas talking about, yeah, brother, but we gotta, if it does not the Quran, I got about 2 Qurans over there. I can tell you about the Qurans, but what's pissing me off, but we're not teaching history about what happened. Then you have the other group of people who is so pro-black that runs to Ghana looking for themselves, instead of saying, well, why Ghana had their hand in slavery. Did y'all do you know that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they know that though, bro. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me find my prints. I know some of y'all watching, so come on, feed. This is the therapy session.
Yeah, I know some of them that's not teaching this either. So I'm like, dang, I'm feeling some type of way like, dang, why y'all ain't tell me none of this stuff?
Exactly. But you know how many people hit me up and say, bro, you teach me more than any of these conscious people do? Hold up. I'm trying to find my book. I have a book called The Prince Among Slaves.
Right. I don't know if they trying to keep it to themselves or what. I mean, I understand ain't nothing for free, but dang.
It's control factor, brother. That's all you got. I don't care. These garb wearing Muslims don't mean nothing to me, bro.
Right.
They don't. So I'm trying to find my book.
Yeah, this is crazy because I have been knowing a couple of them for years, and I'm like, dang. I mean, they told me the part about them not eating pork and like that, but they ain't never told me nothing about the history.
But everything else is haram too. I don't give a damn what they doing. A lot of stuff they doing is haram. A lot of them. Dead serious. A lot of them are. A lot of. Do you understand? Interest is a total violation too.
What?
Interest in Islam. Oh, I can go there. Nigga, do you really want me to go there?
See, that's something new for me. I'm trying to understand what I'm thinking bank interest.
That's a Jewish thing, brother. Hold up.
That's crazy.
But we know so much about Islam, right?
Right.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I thought I had it close. It's floating around somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
Somewhere, bro.
I mean, some making it a religion.
You got a whole bunch of books. I was trying to find it. I just had it.
It's all good. Books is definitely good, fundamental. But definitely a lot of Muslims not teaching our history of this.
Why would they? Because they're all under that same umbrella. They ain't nothing but Christian, modern day Christians.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They ain't nothing but modern day Christians, nigga. Like, this is the weird part. Nigga, they joining the police department as if they're gonna join the police department and save somebody. Nigga, I'm gonna save someone, join the police department. It's like, it's really crazy to me, bro. Like, real rap. But if you studied history, right? If you studied history,
right,
what happened back then is just modernized today. So they had some Muslims, right, or Moors, that accepted the side of the Europeans or the Romans. Did the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Study history. So the weird part is, like, and this is why I can't rock with none of these dudes. I can't rock with these fake Christians, y'all fake ass niggas running around telling I'm a Christian brother. Oh, I'm a Christian brother, but yet you still Semitic. But brother, we gotta do it. I ain't know I was in Rome. I thought America was actually Islam. They say it was Christianity. America is not Christianity. Everything damn near out their mouth is Muslim. Ice cream, Islam.
I'm eating something else from non-dairy.
Look, universities come from the oldest university was a Muslim woman. This is the weird part. Everything that you're using, but they say, brother, this is a Christian country. How, Sway? How? Somebody educate me. How could it possibly be? And they think I don't be teaching. I teach every day on this feed. So the crazy part is I sit back and be like, oh, we can get this. That's the safe Muslim right there. That's, yeah, bump your head 5 times a day. You safe. You're a good Muslim. You're a real Muslim. You're a real Muslim. Real Muslim. Because you bump your head 5 times a day. Tell me about who the fathers of surgery, since y'all Muslims. Who's the father of surgery? Well, Sabir, you know you're supposed to tell. No, but you're claiming to be the good Muslims. Come on. Where they at? But you're claiming to be the good Muslims, the real Muslims. His name is Ibn Sina. Ibn Sina. Go walk in any hospital, and anybody knows from any Muslim or any doctor from another country. And you can go online and look this up too. Any of y'all. Look up Ibn Sina. They had to change his name to Averroes so you don't know who he was. Go look. I want y'all to take your time and go look up Ibn Sina. I got a list of names of medicine. Listen, everything they doing from voodoo down come from Islam. So how could this possibly be a Christian nation? I'm asking Muslims this because I know y'all watching. How? When everything you're using from algebra, alcohol, bathing, come from Islam. And see, rather you say you're a Christian or a Muslim, right? Rather you say you're a Christian or a Muslim, you still submitting to this system.
That part.
Yes.
That part.
His name is Ibn Sina. But his real name is Ibn Sina. They changed his name to Avicenna. That's his real name. Ibn Sina. So when you go look him up, go to YouTube, you'll see all the Europeans studying him. It's another one. I got a couple people. You know who the oldest herbalist is?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Where's my herbalist at?
He Muslim too.
Oh, he's Muslim too. Oldest herbalist. Even though they all were herbalists. I said Averroes. Okay, was Ibn Avicenna. Thank you very much. Averroes was also dealing with the health too, but I thank you for correcting me. But y'all don't know who Averroes is. I'm gonna show you who Averroes is. He was a philosopher.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking about him too.
Thank you very much for correcting me. But let me show y'all who Averroes is. This is Averroes right here. See, yesterday I was talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, right? Yep. That's him right there. That's Averroes. That's him, Cordoba. That's my brother Madib, my Tunisian brother from Tunis. So that's Averroes. So the Ibns and the Averroes get tricky up in the joint. You know what I mean? So that's Averroes right there. Okay. So give me 1 second. He was also a Moor. Y'all trying to make everybody a Moor, brother. We ain't trying to make nobody nothing. We trying to tell you what they are and who they are. I ain't trying to make nobody nothing. It is what it is. Okay. So this is the
who's that guy that you played a video of? Dr. Yackenberg, he was talking about from 7-11 to 14.
Dr. Ben.
Yep. So he was calling us what we were.
Averroes is another brother. So this is Averroes right here. This is me inside this is in Barcelona University. This is Averroes right here. Who goes into a university in another country and just sits there for hours? That's Averroes. I'm reading his books. That's his books right there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull the books up.
What was the time frame?
So there's an herbalist. I did a book on him too.
Oh yeah, that's
is Ibn al-Batir. Ibn al-Batir. Ibn al-Batir. It's a whole lot of stuff that's going on, bro. I'm gonna see if I can find his picture when I was there. Ibn al-Batir. Let's see if we can find Ibn al-Batir's photo. I'll find it eventually. Ibn al-Batir.
Well, Ibn is for Ben.
Yes, Ibn means Ben, which is son. See, even that. Benjamin Franklin, the son of Franklin. If you probably Google his name, and it's probably gonna see a picture of me sitting up there with him. But Ibn al-Batir was an herbalist. You ain't got to believe me. Do your research. So if you're a Muslim, then why are we teaching this to people? Y'all just telling y'all people, well, brother, that's not in the Holy Quran. A lot of stuff that you Muslims are doing is not in the Quran either. A lot of stuff that you Muslims are doing out here. Well, brother, we got to get with the times, brother. We got to do what's going on right now, brother. But you just told me what I was doing is not in the Quran. You see how hypocritical that can be?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Well, Sabir, you always coming down on people. No, I'm just keeping it 100 with you, because this is why we lost, because we're not telling the truth. So let me see if I can find Ibn al-Batir. I'll find him in a minute. Herbalist. Did anybody look it up? Ibn al-Batir yet? Do me a favor. Could you do me a favor if you have extra hands? Because I need extra hands so y'all can look them up. So y'all won't think I'm making this up. But if you Google it, you might see a picture pop up with me. I definitely did a book on him. So the reason why we're where we at is because back then they sold us out, and right now, even some of these people in these religious groups selling us out. A lot of these people in these religious groups are selling us out.
Ungodly.
Nah, no doubt. No doubt. Brother, you got to say the Shahada, brother. You got to say the Shahada the right way, brother. And people, it's weird because our people get on everybody else, other Muslims, right? And the Muslims overseas and say, well, they treat us bad. We treat each other bad too. Thank you.
Every day.
Oh, you looked him up. So I wasn't lying. Oh, so I wasn't lying, right? So how did I know about this? Because I was there. Let me see if I can find Ibn al-Batir's book that I did. The weird part is it's deeper than that. I can go deep into that. But you know what I wish I had, brother? I'm going to be real with you. I wish I had unlimited funds, man, to do what I need to do. I really wish I had unlimited funds, but y'all don't support me like y'all should, so that's why.
Right.
But you always want something from me. But I really wish I had unlimited funds, man, to do a lot of stuff that I need to get done. I'm just doing what I can do, what I'm doing. It's very hard. It's very hard. No, y'all don't know how hard it really is. I don't think y'all really know. You say you think you know.
Be ready to give up on this crazy.
I would never give up, brother. I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to do things a little different than what I'm doing, because I'm going to start something at this this college.
Okay.
So I'm not giving up. That's insane for me to give up, bro. I'm not giving up.
Right.
I'm just going to do things just a little different and make people come out their pocket even more.
Makes sense.
That's all I'm saying. So don't try to email me if it's not business. Do not text me unless y'all want to contribute to this right here. Let me help y'all out. Unless y'all want to contribute to this, because I'm planning on doing this coming up, brother, right here. I just came back from Portugal, right? So if y'all want to contribute to this, y'all can. This is great. Come up. and I'm trying to make it down there. I said, damn, dude, I'm gonna see if I can make it there this year. Because I just came back from Portugal. But this is what's going on in Portugal right here, bro. On the 22nd and the 25th, 22nd to the 25th. Listen up.
Did you know that every 2 years Portugal holds an Islamic festival, or the Festival Islâmico, in the charming Portuguese town of Mertola? This is a cultural event that celebrates Islamic customs and heritage. Mertola is a town in the Alentejo region in southern Portugal that has a rich Islamic history, with remnants of its Moorish past visible in its architecture and traditions. The festival showcases the historical and cultural significance of Islamic heritage in Mertola and the wider region. It typically takes place over a few days. This year, the event will be held between May 22nd and May 25th and includes various activities and attractions. You can expect traditional music, dance performances, art exhibitions, handicraft markets, souks, and cultural food inspired by Islamic traditions. This is a very special event that should not be missed if you're in Portugal. Definitely go and make sure to follow me for more insider tips on Portugal. Did you know that every 2 years Portugal holds an Islamic festival, or the Festival Islâmico, in the charming Portuguese town of Mertola? This is a cultural event that celebrates Islamic customs and heritage. Mertola is a town in the Alentejo region in southern Portugal that has a rich Islamic history, with
That rap look good.
Oops, I don't know what just happened. So that's the plan, putting it out there in the ethers. I've called a couple of people, see if they wanted to go with me. Everybody said, well, brother, that's like the last week. It's like 2 weeks from now. I'm trying to see if I can sit up here and figure out how I'm going to move stuff around and at least get the finances together. Shoot, I'm going to do it.
Right. Have you been before?
I never been to that.
Okay.
I never been. I want to go to this because
right.
Southern Portugal that has a rich Islamic history, with remnants of its Moorish past visible in its architecture and traditions. The festival showcases the historical and cultural significance of Islamic heritage and
you know what I was telling people? I said, if y'all can't go, why don't y'all put up some money? And shoot, if y'all can't make it, y'all should back the people. What Europeans do.
Right. That look like it'd be a lot of dope too, man. A lot of fun.
And let me tell you what happens. What Europeans do. What Europeans do, they will pay their people to go to these places. That's what they do. So I tell people, I'm trying to invite many people, because more people go, it's much better. It's the 22nd to the 25th. You definitely, go with me. But the wild part is what Europeans do. Like I said, they will pay their own people to go. We don't care. I say, for y'all that don't want to go, y'all can all put up 100, 200, 300, 500, whatever. Karen and I can go. She wants to go. So the wild part is, here go Ibn al-Batir. I told you, if I talk long enough, I'll find him. This is my book I did on him. That's Ibn al-Batir.
Okay, Roots of Knowledge. Okay.
That's Ibn al-Batir. See, when you go online, this is what you find when you're dealing with Sabir. It's Ibn al-Batir. If you want this book, you can email me too. So here you go right here. That's what you'll find if you go to look up Ibn al-Batir. That's in Spain.
Okay.
So I was sitting back saying, damn, boy, if I had unlimited funds, man, if I didn't have people, listen, fam, I don't know what people want from me, man. They try to crucify me, and because I'm asking the people, let's get this thing together. But we're not for real, bro. That's why I said, and it's not to beat people up. We straight hypocrites, bro, on so many levels of this. And they will take from you long as they can take from you. And then they will actually flip it, package something totally different, and then sell it to a group of people. And y'all will buy it.
Water it down and everything.
This is crazy, bro. But my thing is now, like, because I know the people, I know how they are. I can walk y'all through the whole history of how great we really are, bro. Like straight up, beyond this whole Islam thing. Because if it really wasn't for Islam, a lot of stuff y'all wouldn't have. You wouldn't. I could tell you the whole story behind him. I could tell you the story behind him. None of y'all will probably know who he was if I never showed you this. If I'm lying,
nope.
No. A lot of y'all know who this dude was. But if I said I did a book on him, The Roots of Knowledge, how Ibn al-Batir shaped modern herbalism. Get the book. Email me, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. So this is the therapy. So one thing I've learned, right?
It's crazy. They had herbalists back then, so
because that's what it was based around, herbalists. That's what it was based around. It wasn't based around. Listen,
so how did we get to this big pharma screwing us all? Money.
It's about money. That's why I play that thing with Photo Technique. It's about money. That's why they say they practice in medicine. Have y'all noticed that? Practicing. You don't license. A license is for permission to do something, my nigga. Y'all don't get it yet? This is why I said these Muslims over here is crazy than a bed bug, bro. These Muslims over here is hypocrites, bro. I'll be laughing.
Because when COVID came, whole lot of these Muslims were doctors and they didn't even speak up.
Why? Listen, can I tell you why? They will tell you now. Imagine me getting on here every day, say, brother, I got a family I got to take care of, brother. I got bills I got to take care of. Like I don't have children. But the crazy part is they would say that. But if I said I'm wrong, I'm begging, I'm this, I'm that. No, when I sit back and watch these Europeans, it don't matter if it's a damn lie, they would back their people. These motherfuckers, I've been in these countries, bro, and I'll be the dude that come in and mess up everything. I'll be like, no. That's Moorish architecture. No. We are the original Jews. No. That's me. But we hate each other, brother. That's just
crazy. Because you can ask them, like I can ask somebody to support, but this is a Muslim brother that works in the medical field, and they was totally silent when this COVID thing came.
Tell you this, brother. I was traveling the whole time COVID was going on.
But they said you was begging. They said we was begging.
Listen, I had to pay $150 every time I moved around. Just put that in your brain. If you go back and punch in YouTube Sabir Bey overseas, you're going to see me in 2020, 2021. You're going to see me.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember, right? So and my cell phone bills be like $900 when I be coming back. I swear it's insane. I be like, nigga, this is why I said if y'all can't go, I'm planning on doing the 22nd to the 25th whenever I get over to Portugal. If y'all can't go, y'all can support it. Let's see. So the crazy part is I can't do that again and keep going live, but then everybody sit here and cheerlead on the side and say, well, we don't make sure he's good. Is he got hotels? He got all these things. But I sat back. It's a documentary out, brother. With a European. She did a documentary called When the Moors Ruled Spain. I know y'all saw that before, right? If y'all haven't, y'all should look it up. It's called When the Moors Ruled Spain. So they have a team of people that will put up thousands of dollars, and they're going to create the narrative their way. So you can't get mad at these people. They're going to create their narrative their way, right? And they're going to put it out there. This is just how it is, man. That's how they are. So if y'all would love to, if y'all want to go with me, if y'all would just say, brother, I'll pay at least a flight, hotels. Let's get it up. If y'all want to. I'm not pulling nobody's leg. I'm not even begging y'all, but you
various activities and attractions. You can expect traditional music, dance performances, art exhibitions, handicraft markets, souks, and cultural food inspired by Islamic traditions. This is a very special event that should not be missed if you're in Portugal. Definitely go and make sure to follow me for more insider tips on Portugal. Did you know that every 2 years, Portugal holds an Islamic festival, or the Festival Islamico, in the charming Portuguese town of Mertola? This is a cultural event that celebrates Islamic customs and heritage. Mertola is a town in the Alentejo region in southern Portugal that has a rich Islamic Islamic history, with remnants of its Moorish past visible in its architecture and traditions. The festival showcases the historical and cultural significance of Islamic heritage in Mertolak and the wider region. It typically takes place over a few days. This year, the event will be held between May 22nd and May 25th and includes various activities and attractions. You can expect traditional music, dance performances, art exhibitions, handicraft markets, souks, and cultural food inspired by Islamic traditions. This is a very special event that should not be missed if you're in Portugal. Definitely.
So what I'm going to do, right? I think I'm a host the trip to the door of no return.
Hold on, it was breaking up. You say you're going to the door of no return. Hold on.
I bet you I get $3,000 for it.
I seen Steve Harvey was there, man. He was. I bust out laughing when I seen that.
What's wrong with that?
No, he was selling our people. That's exactly what he was looking like. He had his head down, looked like.
Hold on, I'll be like this. I'm gonna shake my head. Lord, Lord, Lord.
That's exactly what he would look like. He had his little African dashiki on, and.
But hold up. But they had their hand in slavery. Though that's the crazy part about it. Hey Stan, are we good? I'm good now. So yeah, I'm a host the door of no return to Ghana.
You bring your tissues and everything.
You know what's crazy? Did you hear what Nigeria is doing? Nigeria is they taking stuff from people from Burkina Faso. They don't want nothing to do with Burkina Faso.
Oh wow.
We messed up people. That's what I told you.
Colonized still over there.
If you dressed up with a dashiki on from France or India, nigga, that don't mean nothing to me, bro. I said, nigga, we are. They say the cheapest thing you could buy is a nigga and a stick of gum. Straight up. I saw that. I said, Nigeria? They was locking people up. They was locking people up if you protested. This is crazy, right?
That's
if you were Burkina Faso in Nigeria, they was locking you up. Now, let me give the benefit of the doubt. It may not be the people. It could be the people that's in charge. You follow me? Maybe. Yeah. So you ain't got to believe leaders. Go look it up. Y'all don't even get it yet. This is why I sit back and I laugh at our people, man. Europeans, I've been in a lot of countries, man, and I'm sitting back. When I bring up stuff, even when I'm in Turkey, I'll be bringing up stuff. They be like, go back and tell the black people in the United States that. Tell them that. It's crazy. I'll be like, yeah, they don't. We hate each other. No, we hate each other also in the States, bro. Your black professors that y'all watch every day, these black leaders and black scholars and all these people that you see on YouTube, Dr. Greg Carr don't even want to talk to me. Have y'all noticed that? Roland Martin don't. D.L. Hughley know me for almost 20 years, and D.L. will put out everybody else's information, but will never share my stuff out to people. That's kind of crazy, ain't it?
That's weird.
This mug. This is a hard battle, brother. That's crazy. And you got Russians supporting. Thank you.
And Koreans supporting too.
Well, brother, we gotta look out for our own people, brother. We gotta look out for our nigga. We're not looking out for our owns. How you gonna get mad at these people? I can't get mad at these people. I feel like Cat Williams. You better get yourself some white friends. Cat told y'all. Them niggas be right there. What's up? What you need?
Man, I'm learning that real slowly but surely.
Hey, brother, you have no idea. I go.
Then they gonna tell you
stuff. I'm serious. I don't know what.
But then they gonna say you a sellout. But your people will do you dirty.
I don't care about nobody. I'm a sellout, bro. Okay, so I don't know
people will sell us out quick.
Brother. Go ahead, Stan. Keep talking because I don't know what just happened to my camera, brother. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, I go.
I don't. People will sell us out in a heartbeat like that.
But again, they do the same thing. But the one thing that they will do, they will come together for a lie. For the lie. They will definitely come together for the lie. And will support the lie.
Oh man.
Cat said that they're like, what did he do? I don't know. For 2 years, he wouldn't do nothing like that. Who wouldn't do nothing like that? I don't know what that means, but who wouldn't do nothing like that? I don't know what you mean. You want to come on the feed for a minute, brother? You can hit the link. Let's put the link up here one more time.
I don't know if he's talking about Cat Williams. Might have been.
Oh yeah, Cat. Are you talking about Cat? Yeah, Cat did that a couple of years ago. He said that on a stand-up. Remember the stand-up joint when he was like, when the person got locked up?
Mm-hmm.
He said, don't call your black friends. They could be like, what did you do? Where was you at? Why was you there? And he said, you call your white friend up, they'd be like, what happened? And they'd be cussing the cops out. You know what the weird part is? Because when you really are out here in the world, the real world, not your little box, psychological box, you meet so many different people, bro. And Cat been in a lot of places, dude. Trust me, I met that dude quite a few times. He's funny as hell. But he said you gotta get yourself some white friends.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
They would interrogate the hell out of you, brother. Why you going over there, Sabir? Like, why you going to Portugal, Sabir? Why don't you go to Ghana, Sabir? You know what the crazy part? People like, Sabir, why don't you go to Ghana or Egypt? I said, because y'all going. I'm gonna go where y'all don't go. Like, I hear this story. Why don't you go to Ghana or Egypt? Weren't you in Egypt how many times? How many times did you guys go to Egypt? See, if I go to Egypt, I'm gonna talk about this. How many of y'all heard of El Fasad? You ain't never hear your black scholars talk about this, did you? Let me type it in. And Primo, I want you to look this up. Tell me what year this is. Give me 1 second. This is before Cairo. Hold on. Let me put this up here and see if Sanet and them ever talked about this. Let me know if they ever talked about this. Look this up online. So if I go over there, this is what I be talking about. I don't have no interest on going there and looking no. But I'm gonna go over and look at some pyramids for a nigga. Yeah, pyramids look dope. Hell, who built that? The aliens? I'm gonna go like this with this book. Let me know when y'all look it up. It's falling apart though, man. So y'all gotta bear with me. Go look it up. In 642. So if I went to Egypt, this is what I would go to Egypt for.
Al Fasad.
Which one of your Egyptologists went there and told you about El Fasad? Even this is the weird part. This is the wild part about them, the conscious Pan-Africans. They'll tell you about Kemet. They'll bring up Kemet. What's the other term they use for Egypt? They use Kemet.
Black land people. Big hit.
What's the other term they use? But if you're going to bring all of them things up, why don't you bring El Fasad up?
Oh, they skip right on over that.
Why don't they bring up El Fasad? You know, I had to order this book. It came in from Jerusalem.
Oh wow, yeah, they don't talk about that.
Do Sadet and them ever bring us up on their show?
Nah.
642. Let me give you the back of the book.
Let's say 642.
Okay, 642, right? So again, it's our own people. You cannot blame nobody else. You can't blame nobody else. That's why I said, when you see these people that they literally be paying to go to all these countries, they be, you know, they read a book, they be like, okay, no, we can't, we got to change that. We got to call them, you're a Black American. You're not a comedian. I just made it up, y'all. Comedian. I just made it up. Comedian. That's the. You're not. Oh, I'm a Black Egyptian, right? Egypt means black land. The land can be black people are not black. This is the weird part, right? So
they'll black-headed people
at the people over there because they're not calling themselves black. You'll fight with them. It's just like because you keep trying to fight to get into something. Why don't you use the right terms that we would use? How about if they said more? Message. How about if you said more? The ancient Moors. Let me see if I can pull it up for you, bro.
That will help a lot.
Maybe they'll fight you. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. Y'all ready?
We're showing the ancient words that we was called before.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure this out. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Because somebody playing with our peoples.
Oh no, this is the conscious people that's playing with y'all.
Every day, there's always black or Kemet or Egypt, but never none of this right here. What you showing us?
The most ancient names for so-called black. Hold on, let me make sure it's on. Can you see it, brother Stan? Y'all got it?
Yeah, I can see it clear.
Okay, make sure you see it clearly now. The rain is gone. The most ancient names for so-called black, right, are Nisu or Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moors from ancient Egypt. Wait a minute. Maybe if they just put the Moors, this is from 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by Carter J.A. Rogers. J.A. Rogers. So they dictate to you what you're going to learn. I'm not dictating to you. I'm telling you to go research what I'm saying and prove me wrong. So if the most ancient names for black people are Ethiopian, Nubian, and Moor from ancient Egypt, why did they ever say Moor? But they'll say, well, Brother Moor means black. This is what Kaba would tell you. But Brother Moor means black. No, it do not mean black. And go tell Kaba I said that. It don't. Black in color, like white, on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor was properly described as so-called blacks until the 1500s.
They try to go straight to Egypt.
Now, this is the key. Now, when some of these conscious people believe that I'm against Dr. Kaba, no, I know Kaba's teachings. I've known him for years. I know what he's going to say, what he's not going to say, because you have to remember, these dudes get a pension. They get a pension, a pension, a pension.
So what that mean? Their paycheck determine how much.
If you got something to come on my feed with Black Man TV, hit the link. This is therapy time. This is therapy time. If you believe I'm bashing something, hit the link, family. It's therapy time. Let's go. Don't hide behind the shadows, homie. We don't hide behind the shadows on this channel. If you don't like what I'm saying, get off the feed. Go to the stay dead. But if you want to ask me a question, come on the feed. I'm not going to have a whole lecture with you, but you definitely can hit the link. Don't assume anything. Okay?
At least can bring something to the table.
Please stop typing. I keep trying to tell you because you will be in timeout in a minute. Please stop typing. I said come on the feed. If you can't comprehend what I'm presenting to you, that's on you. You need to go back to the drawing board or pick up some stuff and do your own due diligence. The link is right there. So the most ancient names are Nubians, Ethiopians, Moors from ancient Egypt. Black in color, like white, or on the other hand, European words. Not the white man's words, European words. You should pick up J.A. Rogers' book. So get me your conscious people who love to sit up here and say ancient black gods of Egypt when black is not even an ancient word. One more time. Black is not an ancient word. So you should go tell the people that be lying to you how it is. And again, me speaking like this, well, actually, brother, me speaking like this, they be like, no, nigga, I don't want Sabir over here because he might mess my money flow up.
That's exactly what's going on.
No, brother, you think I don't know these cats? Okay. I don't know why my thing is acting up, man. This keep X is freezing for some reason, man. No, I'm not going to call you a tether. No, I'm not going to call you out your name. No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to answer your question, and then I'm going to say, where did you get your information from? Could you please share it with me? Okay. So let's go here. Reading is fundamental, family. Black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon B-L-A-E-C. I keep trying to tell you, okay? This ain't one reference. This is not one reference, brother. So let me come on my feet and bring me your reference.
Oh God.
Come on the feet and give me your reference. We're rap. Let me see how many references you have. That's okay, bro.
One and number two.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm going to know your reference. I want to know how many languages do you speak? Since you say, I wouldn't take this claim too serious based on one book.
Yeah, he's been warned twice, so.
He's been warned. So I'm waiting for him to come on the feed.
Black Man TV gonna learn today.
No, that's a fake channel, bro. I just want to let you know that's why he ain't coming to the feed.
Yeah, right. That might be Powhatan.
I don't know what it is. Maybe Queer Tan. Who knows what it is? I don't know what it is.
My God.
You can be whatever you want to be today. So let me see. He said it's from one book. He has no idea how many books I can pull out. If you just pull up a regular dictionary, you will understand that.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm going to give him one more chance to come on the feed. I'm going to get rid of him. Don't worry. I'm going to put him on timeout, and then I'm going to get rid of him. And this is why we messed up. Or he can go get his scholars right now, the people that he watch every day. You can bring my name up any given time. Tell him to bring it. This is why I call this the therapy session, brother, because they need help.
Woosah.
They need therapy, bro. So, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find. So these are just one book. He must think I come out of one book. I want to know what books they come out of. What sources do they come from? Because there is no ancient. I told you, go get your people, even in the Nation of Islam. Go get them. They the ones to say the ancient black gods of Egypt. Go get Rizza. Go get Ben. Go get Wesley. Go get any of them. Who cares? They're my brothers, but go get them. Okay? So let me see if I can find the other one. Everybody all right? And if I speak like this, they think it's ego. No, family, that's that Philly attitude. That's a Philly thing, just in case you don't know that. Okay? Hey, family, you can chat if you come on this feed. No, you can come on the feed and chat. I don't like people that hide in the shadows, my brother. We don't do hide in the shadows people, all right? We don't do that. If I say present some facts, that's what I mean. Come to the feed and present them. Because that's why we messed up right now, because we don't challenge these people and we don't question them. This is another book called The Meaning of the Word Negro. Read it, brother. Maybe you'll learn something.
Uh-oh. That might have hurt his feelings there.
I did hurt his. I just hurt his feeling like, do what you got to do, bro. Yeah, I'm going to help you bail out first before I get rid of you. How about you bail out first before, what you call him, black, he mad. Oh, brother, I'm Black Man TV, brother. I'm going to tell you because I'm the Black Man's TV. He pissed off. He's mad.
Television.
Okay. I don't know who Salam is, but let's see who Salam is. I hope nobody yell in my ear, man.
What's up? How you doing, man?
How you doing?
I'm feeling good. What's up?
Oh, that's my brother Slime. How you feeling, brother?
I'm just fine, man. Watching what you see here.
And I would just talk about going back to Portugal, man. The 22nd and 25th, they having a festival out there. I played the video, but it's weird because I said I'm gonna do a trip to Ghana, brother. I'm gonna charge people $3,500 to go to the door of no return. Cry. I am. I'm gonna do a trip to Ghana. I'm gonna take you to the door of no return. I'm gonna charge off. How much is 35, 4,500? I'm gonna charge everybody 4,500 to take you to the door of no return so y'all can cry.
Does that come with tissues?
No, the tissues is extra. It's like Spirit, nigga. You gotta pay for it. The tissues come extra, brother. That's gonna be like $5 extras for the tissues. You know that's a big ass hustle with taking people back to Ghana, right? Y'all do know that, right? That's a big motherfucking money. But what if I told y'all about Portugal? What if I told you about Portugal? Hold up. What if I told you about this? What if?
Now you say the 7 castles. Now that'd be something interesting to go see.
Let's think about it for 1 second. So what if I told you about Portugal? Do y'all know what happened in Portugal? I hope they ain't cancer sticks, man. What kind of cigarette you smoking, man?
Why?
What kind of cigarettes you smoking over there, man? Don't be smoking no cigarettes, bro. Save your lungs, brother. Do anybody know what happened in Portugal? What is its capital? Damn, dude. Don't kill yourself, bro. You ever see that movie? Devil's Advocate?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You remember when Keanu Reeves had his lungs look like soot, and the devil took the soot. He made a deal with the devil. He took the soot out of his. You don't remember that part when he took? Let me tell you, my father died. My father died from lung cancer, bro. I literally left him the night before he died. My father smokes. He was smoking Pall Mall since he was 14 years old. My father died at 73. That shit ain't no joke, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So the last movie my father saw, I gave him that movie. It's called not Devil's Advocate, Constantine.
Constantine, yeah.
The last movie I gave my father was called Constantine. When the 2 girls was there and one committed suicide, because in Catholicism, if you commit suicide, you go to hell in Catholicism. Yeah. So Keanu Reeves was suffering from lung cancer. You remember the part when the devil took the soot out of his lungs? When my father went to the hospital, he had soot, bro. You couldn't even see his lungs. That's how crazy it was. My father's lungs was smoked out. So I'm saying to you, brother, if you can, try to stop smoking them, bro. Edward Bernays and them did a head of a job, brother. Edward Bernays and his uncle, yeah, man, do it, brother, for yourself. Let me tell you something. Edward Bernays and his uncle Sigmund Freud, when you read propaganda, that's how they got people to smoke cigarettes. They started doing it in the movies. That's how they got women to start smoking cigarettes. You didn't know that?
You want to know how I got started smoking cigarettes? How? It was because I was working at a country cooking, and I was like 17, and they wouldn't let me get a break unless I took a smoking break.
Really?
Yep. I couldn't get a break unless I had a smoking break.
In the book Engineering Consent, that's how they did it. So back in those days, they would have celebrities. They could always get celebrities because the celebrities influence everybody. Like these so-called black conscious people that y'all watching, these niggas are hypocrites. That's why I was talking about Islam, and that's why I was talking about these people. These niggas are hypocrites, and we are following them. Let's go to Ghana. Let's go to Egypt. But when you read this one, where's my engineering? He has another one called Engineering Consent, bro. Let me see if I can find it for you.
But in my case, I just start smoking when I'm 14 years old in Cuba. In Cuba, we smoke for free, you know.
Right.
In Cuba, believe me, man, have a long tradition of cigars and tobacco and everything. So, at 14 years old, I start lighting cigarette to my uncle. When I started, right? So they asked me, "Hey, I want you to light it for me. Light it up for me." So I start lighting a cigarette for my uncle, and after that, I move out to another school. And I used to be, believe it or not, I used to be a sport guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the doctor told me that was the most stupid change in my life that I've made, being a sport guy to a smoker guy.
But you know, people smoke, brother. People smoke because of stress, of losing
a lot of things, a lot of reasons, man. A lot of reasons.
But it's not necessarily tobacco in and of itself, bro. It's what they put inside of it. That little filter piece that's inside there, most of those things, that's what it is. Yeah, the little, I don't know what you call it because I don't smoke, but that little cotton part that's in there. But when Edward Bernays did what he did, this guy right here, Edward Bernays, this is engineering consent. This is the propaganda. He was, if you ever look him up online, he's the one that got women to start smoking. So what happens? Let me show you how this goes. To show you how women mess with y'all men's minds. There's a spider called the Black Widow spider. You ever heard of the Black Widow spider?
Yeah.
What does the Black Widow spider do when it mates?
They eat their sons, their kids, I think.
When they mate with a male, y'all don't know the story about the Black. Is there movies about that? The Black Widow.
It's some kind of venom. I'm not sure if it shoots out some kind of venom or poison or something. What?
She kills the mate.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Let me show you how this works. They kill the men mentally. That's why they say a woman can make a man kill, steal, and lie if you weak. Kill, steal, and lie. Y'all, that story that y'all believe about Adam and Eve, either you want to believe me or not, right? Adam and Eve. Eve was doing what? What did Adam do?
Ate the fruit, right? He ate the fruit, right?
Oh no, what did Adam do though? Well, who did he blame?
Eve.
He blamed Eve.
Eve, yeah.
Didn't he? Okay, she didn't make him do anything. Listen, brother. I need y'all to follow me. Your hunger and your sex drive is driving that. They understood. This is what Edward. Y'all don't know who Edward. Do y'all know his uncle right here? You know his uncle? This is his uncle, Freud. Y'all know who his uncle is? This is Edward Bernays' uncle, Sigmund Freud. This nigga was a weirdo, man. Freaking weirdo. Look these dudes up online. Go to YouTube and look them up. So they understand nature. A woman can make a man kill, steal, and lie. Niggas will go. My boy used to hustle. An old barber. That nigga I never bought a woman a Coach bag a day in my life. Nigga, that's too much money, right? Them bags be like $400, $500 to $600 or $700, right? My boy used to try to keep up with her, right? So he was hustling in the barbershop in Philadelphia. He was hustling. And the feds was watching him for a while. They knew where he was going. They knew how many times he went out of state to bring stuff back, right? Because the feds never lose a case, bro. So this nigga used to cut my hair on 16th and South in Philly. And I knew what he was doing. This is at the time I left the game alone. But when you sit back, you know when somebody's doing something. You know. So they would go to the basement. You know, I'd be like, that nigga selling shit, man. Like, I would say stuff like that, right? But I used to always sit with him. And I say, brother, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. And he left 2 children back. His kids are grown now, bro. He's been locked up for a while. His kids is grown. His kids were like, they're not going to have respect for him because he left them when they was little. Because they used to always come in the barbershop with him. But they're grown now. I think they're in their mid-20s by now. But the thing, people, is what women do. Because most niggas do things because of women. Just like getting on my... They're trying to get on my feed to go at Sabir or make a video about Sabir so you can get that woman. Right? I never was that type of person. So a woman can make a man kill, steal, and lie for them. She will mentally mess you up if you're weak. That's why they always say send a woman in.
I wish I would have knew these things a lot earlier than I know now, but
listen, that's why I never chase women, brother. I never chase women.
Don't chase. That's Proverbs 31. Do not chase behind a woman. You will lose your kingdom.
Listen, Sam Cooke was like that. What happened? I'm motherfucking Sam Cooke. I'm Sam Cooke, nigga. Shit. What? They're gonna always send a woman in. So, my brother, this is the game they play on people, and they don't stop.
Yep.
It's an ongoing thing with us, bro. So when you study Edward Bernays and Sigmund Freud, when you study these cats, they don't want you to read stuff like this. So when you study this, what he did, what this man did, he gave cigarettes. He said, oh, guess what? We can give women cigarettes and let them sit. Go back and watch Edward Bernays stuff and how they did it. They were sitting there with cigarettes. The woman would smoke. Who follows behind them? The man.
Yeah. This is why I've been celibate for 3 years and haven't smoked cigarettes in 3 years. This is exactly why.
And they think it's crazy for that. Because niggas like to follow crowds. I keep trying to give y'all the truth. Follow crowd. I don't follow crowds.
You know what's funny? I start lighting up a cigarette on my uncle, right? But the one that put me a cigarette in my mouth was a lady in Cuba.
Thank you.
No, wait. I'm being honest with you guys, because lighting up is just lighting up. That's it, right? But when I went to that school that I moved out, in that school, I remember that back in the days, we were in the party listening to brand Nubian rap, hip hop, back in the days. And this lady told me they used to call her La Mora. They used to call her like this, La Mora. It means the translation, it means the brown lady. Because she was brown. And the hair was dead, was like a light hair, like no relax, light. It's light, I don't know. My English is not really good, but the point is this. This lady told me, hey, have you tried smoke before? I mean, really smoke, because I used to hold the smoke in my mouth and let it out. And she told me, no, you need to drag it out a little bit and let it out. And I was like joking, follow her game in the party. That's it. I just got.
But that's what they do. But it's but let me share this with you, bro. And this is what people don't understand about me. It's a subtle thing that you would never know. It's very, very subtle. Very subtle. Gay niggas didn't came to me. Nigga, I know you gay. Come on, brother. Let's be like, they want to see. They will throw things out to see what you would latch on to. And they still haven't figured me out. But also, do you ever watch? I want you to go, if you can find this movie called The Spook That Sat by the Door, you should watch it. I met that brother I was on the phone with him. I never forgot. I was living in Philadelphia. The Spook That Sat by the Door. The Spook That Sat by the Door. Spook That Sat by the Door. Go watch the movie. As I was on the phone with him, he was in Chicago. He's from Chi-Town. I was in Philadelphia. He said, yo, you should come to Chicago so you can sit with me. He was old. Sam Greenlee, I think that's his name. He passed away, though. He said, you should come to Chicago. I wish I would have went to Chicago when he was alive and sat with him, because he was telling me how he made the movie The Spook That Sat by the Door, how they would sneak up on the train station with little cameras. He said, the stuff that y'all have today, y'all could do a full-fledged movie. This is what he said to me. Y'all didn't have to do what we did. That's what he said to me. Y'all can make a full-fledged movie without us. He said we had to sneak, capture something, get off the train. This is the stuff that he's telling me. He said, come on to Chicago and have coffee with me. Come talk with me. But the way my bank account was set up, I couldn't do that, because Chicago was in the Midwest. I'm from Philadelphia. I keep trying to tell you, Europeans will always look out for their people. If I needed a flight, these Europeans need a flight, they said, yo, don't worry about it, I got you. Not a question. Not next week, not next month. But if you watch the movie Spook That Sat by the Door, there's a scene in the movie. The dude was working, he was trying to be an FBI agent, if you watch it. So they go to this bar to try to figure him out. They say, well, what do he like? Do he like men? Do he like women? They're talking to a sister in the movie, right? They said, do he like men? Do he like women? This is crazy, though. You gotta watch The Spook That Sat by the Door. So what they do is they always try to prowl in your background. Best believe, brother, you have no idea how many people who went behind me, right? Even in this concert community, that tried to say, tell me something about Sabir. And niggas don't think I don't know. See, this is the thing about me. People come back and tell me certain things. They say, yeah, man. And I always say, well, what did you tell them?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And
Sabir, but I don't want to blame the ladies for that. I mean,
I'm not I'm not blaming them. I'm just showing you what the history of what they have been doing.
Yeah.
What happened because people, brother, the reason why I'm saying is because people think with their lower self could be your hunger drive and your sex drive. Your hunger drive and your sex drive. The hunger drive and the sex drive. Let me explain.
That's it.
You think I'm lying?
No, I'm not denying.
I'm not denying. A lot of men. It has destroyed a lot of men thinking with your sex drive and your lower self.
No, yeah, I mean, that's right. Yes, I mean, he's right, but I could say no, you know, in my case.
Yeah, exactly.
How many people can say
but what's really hard in the party with Brand Nubian and the ladies dressed, you know, back in the 90s. What's really hard to say no, you know.
It is, especially when you are controlled by a substance or controlled by alcohol or controlled by a drug or something like. Oh man, it's hard.
It's easy to say no. I say it all the time because I don't drink and I don't smoke. I understand this.
Now it is.
I want you to understand something. So if you
wait,
don't know,
wait, Sabir, where did you get all those great, beautiful books, man? Coño, I don't have access to none of that information. Coño, porque, oye, man, listen. Wait. From the first day that I met your website, I mean your channel, I was around looking for something, you know? Remember? Was one day in the afternoon that I just show up myself like this without no reason or nothing because I support your theories and your investigation, your research regarding to Spain and the Moors there and all that, because lately there is a denying stuff on the history that we don't know.
It's by design.
Okay, I support that. But where did you get those fabulous fucking books?
This is years of.
Hey, there is a delay on your
every
video there. I need you to let the video. There's a delay there.
Okay, are we good now?
No, yeah.
Okay, so I visit every bookstore, no matter what state I go to, no matter what country I go to. I literally sit in libraries for hours on the floor. There's pictures of me on the floor reading books, and I say, you know, I go in and sometimes I go in and I swear I do like this, brother. I feel. I don't even look at. I feel. I go like this, and the energy will guide me directly to the book that I need to pick up. It's crazy, ain't it? So I would literally walk into a bookstore and go like this. Out of every book, even if it's a law library, and something will say, okay, that's it, right there, and that's what I would get. What touches me. So when you read this one, The Art of Deception. Let me read something to you, bro. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Advertising. I'm explaining this to you as a case study.
Yeah, you were saying something about that. Yeah.
Sex, geography, and age. Those three. Now I'm gonna show you how this works, okay? Why? And then I'm not beating up women. I just want to show you how they use women to do it. Now they use men because they know niggas like. So,
confused.
Yeah, they're confused. So the word advert means to be aware of. Advert or advertisement, which means to be aware of. So they will put it in front of you. Subliminal. There's a movie, brother. You should check it out. With Will Smith. I can't think of the name of the movie. I was just telling my brother Jar that, right? There's a movie with Will Smith, and I'm gonna give you an example. I think I have it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, bro. I did it before. Give me 1 second. Will Smith he was a con guy. And what he did, he set the dude up because he gave him subliminal messages no matter where he was going at. Right? He set up the dude to follow what he wanted him to follow. And that's what they do to us. Here you go. This is it right here. Can't make this up.
Perfect fit.
Hold up. Pay attention to this.
You know who he was going to 60%.
He's flying at. He is the perfect fit. The one I was flying at. He is the perfect fit.
How did you know who he was going to pick?
We told him to. We've been telling him all day. From the moment he left his hotel room, we've been priming him, programming his subconscious.
Why my fingers keep freezing, man? Hold on a second, man.
He's been seeing the number
He was gonna pick.
We told him to. We've been telling him all day. From the moment he left his hotel room, we've been priming him, programming his subconscious. He's been seeing the number 55 all day long. On the elevator, in the lobby, even the stick pin on the doormat. Not only that, we loaded his route from the hotel to the
Here,
stadium.
I know that movie. I know that movie. I got that movie right here.
Everywhere. Now he doesn't see it. There's no getting around it. He even sees far. Suggestions are everywhere, from the number of flowers in a vase to the tramp stamp on the hooker we sent to his room last night.
55.
That is genius.
Yeah, and it's not only what he sees, it's what he hears. The Mandarin word for 5 is woo. There are 124 woo-woos in sympathy for the devil. Now, he's not registering it, but it's all there. So when he picks up those binoculars, looks out on the field, sees a familiar face with the number 55 on his jersey, some little voice in the back of his mind says, that's it. And he thinks it's intuition, and he picks. Do you want me to write it down?
Okay.
The one was flying in. He is the...
So y'all don't understand. The movie is called Focus. That's the name of the movie with Will Smith. That's why people don't understand Will Smith. This nigga read books like The Alchemist, bruh. You be the change that you want. They know you better than you know yourself. That's why people can't get in my head and be trying to figure Sabir out. So the whole key, brother, of advertisement, advert means to be aware of. So now what do they do in advertisement? They put a woman out there, right? Oh, the car, I can get the woman. See how that works? I used to hustle. Let me tell you what I used to do, bro. I used to park my car 5 blocks away from a girl if I seen her. Get out, walk. I swear to God, I was doing some crazy shit, dude. Like, this is when I was in my younger days. I was like 19, 20, 21 years old, right? So I would get out the car and walk. Just to see. This is weird, bro. I'm telling you something when I was 21, 19, 20, 21 years old. So I would get out and walk to the damn girl, right? Crazy, ain't it? So once you understand people, this is why I know people who come at me and they think I'm crazy or I'm preaching. No, I'm teaching every time I'm on here if you pay attention and humble yourself. So when Will Smith does movies like that I Am Legend, or I could pull the Alchemist book out too. I could pull that one out too. So once you understand, and when you read The Alchemist, it talks about the Moors. Everywhere you're going, you're learning something. You're picking up books and you're learning. That's what I'm doing. When I'm going places, brother, I'm picking things up and I'm learning from all parts. So how does this work? Okay, so that makes sense. So now people, I can say, I can plug this one directly to that one. And that would make sense. That's how I do it. So when you want to know how I get all these books, is that I just get the books on my downtime. I go through the books. And people say, well, how do you make these books, Sabir? Because my brain works different. So when I put my books together, I'm pulling from all of these components, bro.
Do you remember the book that I told you? Remember this one right here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This one has an important information of a secret of what happened on World Trade Center, explaining details. It's total breaking down of an interview she made. Her name is Pilar Urbano from Spain, by the way. Pilar Urbano, she made a research asking to ambassadors and all people and around the world on that day. Exactly. The investigation shows that Mohammed Atta, which is the leader of a group, right? Mohammed Atta was used as you use the word when you in English. I don't have the word in English, but I want to say in Spanish, conejillo de India. They call it conejillo de India. It means like when they use you to manipulate a group. You know what it means, right? You've been in Spain, right?
Yeah, but this is what he talks about. This is why Calvin Coolidge, he would invite people to the White House. They still invite people to the White. If you read the propaganda book, it'll tell you that. This is long before that book that you was talking about writing. This is in the 20s. So they would invite.
I need to get that information. My question is, what's the editorial?
Go online and look up propaganda. Believe me, you're gonna find it, bro. You're gonna find it. Just order it online. I got 2 of them. But this is the thing. Have you remember the movie? I don't know if it froze. Remember the movie Die Hard with Samuel Jackson? Stan?
Yeah.
Was that before the World Trade Center?
Come on.
I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Y'all ready? Remember when all this stuff was going on with Samuel Jackson and they blew the joint up and they went underground? Remember that? They went underground. What was underneath it? It was gold.
Oh my God.
Go back and watch the movie with Samuel Jackson and Bruce Willis. Go watch that mother. Y'all think, listen, family. They telling you way beforehand. You the only one that's not playing catch up because they got you distracted. Go watch the movie, and they had all the trucks come in. All the trucks was rolling in, right? They was picking up gold, my nigga. They been told y'all the story. They let you know. That's why we like y'all. This is why if you read the Rex 84, you should get the Rex 84 off me, bro. You should get the Rex 84 off me. I'm dead serious. In the Rex 84, it speaks about that. In the Rex 84.
That was the day the New World Order started. God.
Listen, y'all think I'm playing. This is why people don't understand the football game. I keep trying to tell people I don't say certain things because if I say it, I will be banned. That's why DL Hughley don't share my videos with nobody, nigga. Shit, let me show you. You want to see what I'm talking about? You can order this from me. I can email this to you. Give me 1 second. Let me show you. This is what was happening.
I got the book right now. I got it.
You got the Rex 84?
Propaganda by Edward
Bernays.
Bernays, yes, it's right here. I got it.
So this is the Rex 84. Let me see something. You see what it says in here? Keep the public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. School. I had this for 27 years, brother. It came out in 1969. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. And it says consent. Let's go over here. All of this is in effect right now, bro. It's in effect. Keep the public ignorant. You see it? Access control points. Create less cash, more credit. Attack the privacy of the church. Public organization. Less public organization. Require reactions and outputs. I don't care about Shannon Sharps. I don't care about his history. Has nothing to do with Sabir. But that's the Rex 84, right? So this is why people try to pick my brain to figure out what is with you, Sabir. What's the point, Sabir? I'm trying to tell y'all what is happening. If I sat up here and told you a story, right? What do you think football came from?
I would like to know that.
What do you think football? What do y'all think the word football came from?
Man, they cut
my heads
off.
You're asking to the wrong person, okay? I'm Cuban, so.
But let's find. Well, you know, football is your foot. They do that in Cuba, Jamaica. That's real football. I'm talking about what they do.
Okay, yeah. Got you.
That's football. I'm talking about what they doing, what they call football with the hand. That thing. Because football is when you kick it. That they call it soccer up here in the States. No, it's football. So let me help y'all out. How many people? I want you to look this guy up. You ready? I want you to look up this guy named Geraldo Sims Pavor.
Could you write it down, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to show it to you.
Now your shows have people from different nations, you know. So
I'm going to help you out. Here you go. I want you to look him up. This guy right here. I'm going to put him on the screen, and I want you to look him up.
Man, it's deep.
I'm just showing you how simple this stuff is, right?
Right. Man, I used to be a football coach, man. I ain't been looking at it the same since.
I don't know why my thing is freezing up, man. This is kind of getting on my nerves right now. This is really like working my nerves right now, bro. Like, I just give me 1 second, man. Let me see if I can set my thing up. Give me 1 minute. My TikTok just went off.
Okay.
Why the hell?
Oh yeah. Giraldo. What's his name? Giraldo? Sam provoked. That mug.
All right.
Terrible.
So the internet is acting up. So give me 1 minute.
That brother did not like us. I would tell you that. He ain't like us.
Why do you say that?
Oh, because he was, man. You understand why they call it football.
I don't know why my camera.
This brother here was really about football.
I don't know why my. Give me 1 second, y'all. So bear with me 1 second. Did it? Can you see it? It's on there, right?
Yeah. I can see it. It's
on the screen right here.
Well, it just
Can
came
y'all
off.
see his name?
It was up. It was up there. It was up a minute ago.
Did his name come up on there?
Yeah, it was up on there for a minute, but it just not came off, and your screen was froze for a second.
It was frozen frequently, you know.
Yeah, it was. It has been
sabotage.
Yeah, I don't know what's been. It's been acting like that all show, for real. Yeah, but this brother, man, Giraldo Sam Provo, man, this guy, he was cutting off the heads of the Moors, man. He was, man, yeah. There's a statue. It's actually a statue of it, where he's cutting off the Moor's head, and that's what they was kicking around was the Moor's head, and that's football.
It was incredible, man. Having interaction with Sabir, I have seen a lot of things that had been manipulated by all the societies. I don't want to blame black white people only.
Right.
Manipulated for all the societies regarding to, for example, Netflix. I just got an information regarding to Netflix using characters and used to be before in all the history, right? White people, right? Kings of nations and so on. Now you have characters in black, but in fact, they were black people in all their cultures having a predominant participation, and they didn't tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. It was our own people doing it. Exactly right. It's up now, man. You got it up there now.
I'm trying to figure out. I know, but what I'm gonna do. Okay, so you got
you can see it,
right? So, how many of y'all heard of that man before? Let me see if I can switch my I'm gonna switch
Giraldo,
to my
Sam.
Okay, you see it?
Pavor?
That's him, right? So let me ask y'all, how many people you heard of him before?
Never in my life. In my case.
Yeah, they call him the Fearless.
We conquered several cities and towns in this region, including Evora.
Pavor. I don't know why my thing is running so damn slow, man. This is weird, man.
The picture's up now. Yeah.
So here you go, right here. I was
in
Portugal, and I was going to go up here at nighttime.
You wild dude, you go up there at night. That's like walking into a cemetery at nighttime. Yeah, I don't know if I could have did that, walked up there at nighttime. I don't know. I probably could have. But it definitely would have been interesting. That's like walking in a graveyard at nighttime. That's not usually typical thing that we would do.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch over to my iPad, man.
Okay.
I'm just going to use my iPad internet. Let me see if that works a little better. I don't know why. I don't even know why it's doing that, bro. This is kind of weird as hell.
Yo, I gotta go out. I'll be back, okay?
Okay. Peace, bro. Yeah,
I got a phone call. I got a phone call. I gotta go back. I gotta go, okay? I'll be back, okay?
Okay. Yeah, because I think Sabir trying to get it switched to his tablet or iPad or something. Just takes a little time. It's been freezing up all show, so just been making it work and do what it do. I think something's trying to load up. This guy, Fearless, man. This guy was weird, dude, man. He was cutting the heads off and crazy stuff. This is what the football came from. I ain't looked at football the same since. This is weird. Sure. And then Sabir talking about he wanted to go up there at nighttime. That's crazy, dude. That's very interesting. That's crazy. Hopefully he'll be back in just a second. Takes a little time switching things over. But support, like, share this brother's content, research everything. Most definitely research everything for yourself. And definitely share the word out, for real.
All right, Stan, I'm going to see if I can run through this real fast, bro, so we can end
All
this show.
good, bro.
So this is it right here. This is the place I was at. So this is where I was at. This is why it's important, people, honestly, and I'm not saying this for me, to support real people who put this work in. So that's where I was at, right? So when you look that guy up, when you look him up, you will understand the history. Celtic tribes, you see this? The Moors and even the kings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why it's important to understand this? This is where I was at. I was trying to get up here, but this is how far. Look, in the 6th century.
Man, that's like walking to the graveyard.
Brother, listen, the driver didn't even want to go up there. Listen, the driver, he didn't even want to go up there. He was like, man, he said, that's too far, bro. He said, it's dark up there, no lights up there. So I want you to pay attention right here. You see this picture right here?
Yeah.
Now I want you to focus on the picture, right? Now this is where his statue was at. That's him. He's holding the head of the Moor, and his daughter is underneath him with locks. Right there.
That's crazy.
His daughter with locks.
Oh yeah. So he hated us.
Oh yeah. You got to understand history. So this is where you see me sitting at. For people that don't understand, I told you I do real work, bro. I don't sit behind social media. Let me show you, bro.
Man, they hated us so much. They made a statue of that brother. Yeah.
Now all they got to do is all they got to do is go get a Negro to sit up there and do it. They ain't got to do the work no more. So you remember I told you to pay attention where I was at? You see it? That's where I was at. That's where you see me sitting at. Right there. They don't hide it from you, bro. You just don't know it. They don't hide this from you. Not at all. Nope. You see, I took a picture of the street when I was there. So when the Moors fell, right? When we fell, all this other stuff came into play, bro. They couldn't do nothing. So I would take a trip to Portugal, right? And show y'all the history. That's in Evora. That's like that may be 2 hours away. Right there. That may be 2 hours away from Lisbon where I was at. But when you go here into Lisbon, you'll see the 7 castles. We went to 4 of the 7 castles. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 castles, right? You can look it up online. The 7 castles in Portugal. And then you will see me with pointing the finger at the Moorish head. So the way y'all go to Ghana is the way I'm going to take y'all over to these particular places to show y'all what happened, what kicked off. Because you have to know what took place in Portugal. I went to 4 of the 7 castles. 4 of them.
That's where we fail.
Yeah, it's a lot. So this is why I said when you read the book Portuguese in West Africa, this is what you will pull up in the book Portuguese in West Africa. And I had the books with me when I was over there. Can you see what that says right there, bro? The Moors of Guinea.
Yeah.
And cats will argue with you and say, no, brother, we're not these people, because they don't tell you before the 1500s. That's the Moors of Guinea. Instead of getting mad at me, you should be saying, yo, Sabir, where did you find this information at? Like the brother said. Hold up. Where's my book at? They worrying about how I'm saying it. Just get the memo. Get the message, and let's sit with your black scholars and let's talk about it for a minute. It's in here. And I had the book with me, The Moors of Guinea. Because once you go back to Portugal, you understand history. This is a museum that was in Portugal. Okay? That's the museum in Portugal. You see what it says? Moors, the Moors. You have to study Portugal and Spain to find out what took place in Africa. And that's what your black scholars not going to do. They're going to keep pimping you. You spending $4,500 or $3,500 to go to the door of no return and cry. So once you understand the history, you'll be good. This is another spot in Spain. I'm going to show you this picture again. You see that?
Yeah. Arms of sovereignty.
No, but look what I'm pointing to.
Oh yeah, Castles Conquered from the Moors by Alfonso III.
You follow me? So
Battery 60%.
Portugal. So let me do this, man, because I got my brother on here. He said stop, but I thank you, brother, because you always love to come back, brother. But I got something for you. I got a song picked out purposely for you, brother. But I thank you.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Welcome back, brother Paul.
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Just for you.
That same old place that you laughed about.
Well, same old place that you laugh about. Thank you for coming back, brother. I'm gonna play it back one more time for you. Thanks for coming back, brother.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who would have thought they'd lead you? Who would have thought they'd lead you? Right here where we need you.
I thank you, Fountain. I know, brother. This is the therapy session. He said I need to study America. Is he talking about this? Oh boy, you're gonna hurt yourself, brother. I understand. It's okay. Let me put my link up here because I am going to get off of here. I've been on it for 2 hours, but I told you I had a song for you because you are so predictable. You're gonna keep coming back, and every time I see you on the feed, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I'm gonna play that. That's gonna be queued up just for him.
Right.
With the dogma they teach by their colonized to keep up the wicked system they're called the Wiz. You know the funny part is about the Wiz? Before I go, how much time I got? 10 more minutes? Okay, so we squash this in less than 10 minutes. So the crazy part is the Wizard of Oz, the storyline behind the Wizard of Oz. And somebody help me out. So you weigh gold by what, brother?
Huh?
How do you
Yellow
weigh
Brick
gold?
Road?
How do you weigh gold? I just said how you weigh gold. How do you? It's taking y'all that long? How do you weigh gold? By ounces, right?
By the ounces of, yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. By ounces, right? That's Oz. It's Oz. How do you do things when you adding stuff up?
Count.
You total it up.
Yeah.
What was the dog's name?
Toto.
Okay.
His name was
Toto.
Oh.
Right?
Did you know that?
When you go and look at the yellow brick road, nothing but gold and silver. For money, right? For money, right? Do you know the original Wizard of Oz? She didn't have red shoes on. She had silver shoes on. Go read the book. She had silver shoes, not red. In the movies, they made it gold. I mean, red. But it was silver. The gold road was gold. You had the straw man. Am I lying? That's your name in all caps. You had the Tin Man, which is your tax identification number, TIN. Y'all don't know what a tax identification number is? Get with me. I'll help y'all out. Tax identification number. You have the straw man, your front man, all caps, the Tin Man, the TIN, and then you had what? Who was next, y'all?
The Cowardly Lion.
Nigga ain't. What was he looking for?
He's looking for some heart.
That's what niggas are looking for out here today, and that's what Powelton looking for. He's looking for some type of heart. When they got at the end of the road, what did they find? A little old man running everything behind the curtains. That's all you got to do is peel back the curtains, baby. And if you think Sabir Bey is playing, all you got to do is email him, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. You think I'm playing? Toto, Tin Man, We're not in Kansas anymore. We spell out Pennsylvania, but now we spell PA. Everything is the abbreviations now. Y'all better do some research, man. But I thank y'all for joining me on the Sabir Bey therapy session. I thank you so much. So take this video and share it out. And my email is right there, sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. Again, we plan on doing this thing in Portugal on the 22nd to the 25th. I thank y'all so much. But what people do for money is a mother freaker, bro. What y'all do for money is a mug. Gotta go.
Peace, Power 10.
I see you again, Power 10. Actually, I had that song queued up for you once again. You can't touch it, brother.
That lady, man, selling that body, man. She shouldn't even done that.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Crazy. Word.
Oh, what people do for money? You can't copy what I do, family. I'm authentic. Y'all get that book, though.
A man came around in the neighborhood and he promised to take you to Hollywood. That's what he said. He played with your head and then he skipped town with all your bread. Got hit by a car, fell to the ground, and people all over stopped to gather around. And he was hurt so bad it seemed to be, but he was only down for the currency. Ladies at the corner,
share it out.
So fine, and man, oh man, I wish she was mine. I mean, she looked so cute with a skin tight suit, but she was selling that body as a prostitute. Well, it might sound sad or might sound funny, but that's what people do for money.
No, you can't explore this library. My brain, you can. You can't come into the castle.
My man doing bad, commit a crime. They caught him in the act, now he's doing time. And I asked him why with tears in his eyes. He said, I did it for the MONEY. I got no money and time's getting rough. For more from assistance, but that ain't enough. I got to get a gun and stick up someone and later be sorry for what I've done. A girl got married against the law. She married a man she never seen before. And then she split. Ain't that a flip? Cause it was all done for citizenship. Well, it might sound sad or might sound funny, but that's what people do for money.
Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get the books.